Tyla's Coachella debut wasn't just a performance, it was a cultural moment. From intense rehearsals and Amapiano dance moves to surprise celeb visits, every second behind the scenes was packed with passion and power. Here's how Tyla transformed hard work into an unforgettable Coachella takeover. The grind. Rehearsals weren't a walk in the park. Tyla didn't just show up and run through a few songs, she worked hard. It's really hard. Her rehearsals were packed with energy, repetition, and lots of sweat. From the very first session, Tyla was focused. She wasn't just hitting the notes, she was making sure every move, every step, every glance was perfect.
So no code switching around here. We staying true. Head to toe, down.
Down.
And then I think in April, we've got Coachella coming up.
Yes.
What are you planning to bring into this performance? Because the world went crazy when you got that water bottle and did a little something. So what?
She drilled her choreography over and over again. We're talking hours of dancing in heels, balancing high-energy moves with live vocals, and practicing transitions until they feel effortless. You could see it on her face. This wasn't just about performing, it was about owning that stage. And the commitment, it showed. Her team captured moments where Tyla looked exhausted but still pushed forward. She was resetting the music, running the same routine 5 times in a row, and even asking for feedback to fine-tune her delivery. South African Amapiano Influence. If there's one thing Tyla never leaves behind, it's her roots. Amapiano, the South African music genre she's known for, was all over her rehearsals.
Literally, it's everything. Like, even my performances, my dancing, everything. Like, even these type of interviews, I'm speaking like how I speak at home. I'm not trying to change anything, you know. I just want people to see authentically who I am, where I'm from, experience the culture and the energy that people always love about South Africans. So, yeah.
You could hear it in the beats and see it in the moves. She worked closely with her choreographers to make sure her cultural identity came through strongly. It wasn't just about looking cool. The dance moves were sharp, expressive, and deeply inspired by South African street dance styles. Tyla wasn't just dancing to the music. She was telling a story through every beat, and the rehearsals made it clear. Amapiano wasn't just a background rhythm, it was the heartbeat of her entire set. Choreographers and dancers. No artist builds a stage show alone, and Tyla knew that. She brought together a tight-knit crew of dancers and choreographers who understood her vision. They didn't just create routines, they crafted a full experience. From syncing up on formations to adding subtle touches like hand gestures and head movements, every detail was thought through. Her choreographers weren't just giving orders, they were dancing with her, hyping her up and making adjustments in real time. One moment, she'd be laughing with her dancers during a water break. The next, she was in full beast mode, running the routine with laser focus. That chemistry, it was real, and it translated directly to her live show. Surprise guest in rehearsal. Now this was a moment. One of the coolest behind-the-scenes clips showed Tyla chatting and laughing with none other than NBA legend LeBron James. Yep, LeBron. It wasn't just a quick meet and greet either. They shared a full-on moment. LeBron looked genuinely impressed by what Tyla was working on, and she lit up talking about her set. It was a crossover no one saw coming, music and basketball coming together in the most unexpected way. And honestly, it added even more excitement to the build-up. If LeBron's pulling up to rehearsals, you know something big is coming. Style check.
I don't know. I think boho chic can be like baddie, you know, like done in a certain way, short, ripped up. Yeah.
Let's talk fashion. Tyla's Coachella look wasn't thrown together at the last minute. Her outfit was styled by Ron Hartleben and included archival pieces from Dolce and Gabbana. We're talking serious fashion history right there. During rehearsals, she tried on multiple looks, testing how they held up during intense dancing and whether they popped under stage lighting. Her final choice? A bold, standout piece that screamed superstar while still letting her move freely. Every outfit detail was strategic, from hair flips to lighting hits. The styling played a major role in completing her performance vibe, and honestly, she looked stunning. Musical fusion. One of the coolest parts about Tyla is her sound. She's not locked into one genre. Her music is this slick blend of pop, R&B, and amapiano, and the rehearsals showed how carefully she brings all those sounds together. She practiced different vocal styles for each track, making sure the transitions between songs felt smooth. Her live band worked to get the perfect balance between deep amapiano bass lines and pop-ready hooks. It was a genre-mixing masterclass. She even adjusted arrangements on the spot, testing how certain notes landed live, or changing the beat drop for maximum crowd impact. That's the kind of creative control most new artists don't even touch. Hyped crowd. Now this was iconic. In her actual Coachella set, Tyla surprised everyone by bringing out Becky G. And yep, she rehearsed that too.
I mean, the first thing that I want to say is Tyla is a beast. We're little, but we pack a punch, you know, and preparing for this Coachella performance and when she invited me, for me personally, it was my 4th year performing at Coachella in a row. So I was like, what better way to do it than with another bad young female in this music industry who is just absolutely murdering it.
The behind-the-scenes footage showed Tyla and Becky vibing hard during their joint rehearsals. They worked on timing, choreo cues, and stage positioning until it flowed like they'd been performing together for years.
We go really hard for one another, and I think she's just incredible. So we had so much fun. And it was her first Coachella, so it was awesome to be there for it and to be a part of it. Yeah.
It wasn't just a performance, it was a celebration of two cultures, two powerhouse women sharing the stage. And the crowd, they ate it up. Fan buzz. After all that hard work, how did fans react? In a word, wildly. Social media blew up with clips from Tyla's set. People couldn't stop talking about her dance routines, her vocals, and her overall presence. Tweets were rolling in, calling her a total star and saying her performance was one of the most exciting things to hit Coachella that year. The visuals, the vibe, the energy, fans were here for all of it. Some fans even said she gave seasoned performers a run for their money. And for a debut, that's huge. Smooth transitioning. Tyla didn't just take her studio tracks and throw them on a set list. Nope. She redesigned them for the stage. During rehearsals, she tested new intros, extended bridges, and even switched up song orders to keep the energy flowing. The goal? Make the live show feel like a full journey, and she nailed it. Every track flowed into the next, and the crowds didn't get a second to lose focus. She made sure her vocals were locked in with the live band. She choreographed every beat drop with lighting effects. Nothing was random. Every second was planned and practiced. The final touches. One of the most impressive parts of Tyla's Coachella rehearsals was the focus on small details. She and her team carefully planned every move, where to stand for the spotlight, the perfect timing for a dramatic hair flip, and how long to hold a pose before the beat dropped. These moments may seem tiny, but they made a huge impact. Every second on stage was intentional, turning a great performance into an unforgettable experience, packed with precision, personality, and power. She even practiced her facial expressions in the mirror, making sure every emotion hit the crowd. That level of detail is what separates a good performance from a great one, and Tyla clearly got the memo. The big day. When it was finally time to hit the Coachella stage, everything Tyla worked on behind the scenes came to life. From her first step onto the stage to her final pose, it was clear this was her moment. The music was on point. The dancers were in sync. The lighting, the outfits, the energy, it all clicked. And when Tyla stood center stage, smiling wide As the crowd screamed her name, it wasn't just the result of talent, it was the result of weeks of preparation, passion, and pure love for the craft. What we saw on stage at Coachella was amazing, but what happened behind the scenes? That's what really showed us who Tyla is. She's more than a performer, she's a powerhouse. She's got the work ethic, the vision, the creativity, and the confidence to stand with the best of the best. So if this was just her debut, buckle up, because Tyla's just getting started, and the world better be ready. Her journey from the rehearsal room to that iconic stage showed the world that she's not just here to perform, she's here to make history. And that's a wrap on everything that went down behind the scenes of Tyla's Coachella debut. Which rehearsal moments surprised you the most? Was it the LeBron James visit, the Becky G collab, or the hours she spent perfecting every move? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, if you love this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a moment from your favorite stars. Catch you in the next one.